Another part of my past is my attempts to try to commit suicide. The first time being when I was 13 years old. I took a lot of pills of my mom's and it knocked me out for the whole day. No one even checked on me. It was late in the evening. I'd done that early in the morning and nobody even checked on me and must have thought I was really tired. And, it's a sucky part of my life. Going to the hospital, having my stomach pumped, or the time I tried to hang myself. I never told anybody ahead of time, so it wasn't a call for help. I actually had reached the point where I thought that was the um, only way to go was to kill myself. Not proud of it, but it is what it is. Now I am glad that I have gotten over it. I haven't tried to commit suicide over 12 years now, and so that's good. The last time I tried to commit suicide, I had left my wife, my second wife, to be with somebody. I did have an affair. I didn't have an affair with this person, but I was going to leave first and then be with them. The point is that person ended up getting married twice, and lived her life and was happy and stuff like that. And somehow in my mind, I thought if I kill myself, then she'll never find love. She'll never be fully happy forever. She's going to think about what I did. And I think a lot of people do that. They kill themselves because they don't want to suffer anymore, but also they want the person who hurt them, in this case a woman, because people do it for all sorts of different reasons, they want that person to feel it. I mean, I didn't want her to be in misery, but I wanted her to not be happy, and she would always think about me forever. And it was a good thing that I didn't commit suicide, because I got to see how ridiculous that was. That I would have been rotting in the ground, dead, and she would have been like she was, living her life and being happy and being in a relationship and having sex and going to parties and living her life. It wouldn't have done that. And so that right there, that was the moment where I said, no more. I will not try to commit suicide for any woman or anything. Now, if I found I got cancer or something like that, that might be different, because I've seen how people suffer towards the end, and I would want to die as quick as I could. So I'm not sure about what I would do if I found out that I had a disease that was going to kill me anyway. But as far as because of a person or broken heart and stuff like that, I learned that that's not the way to go. Now, I never told anybody ever, I didn't leave no notes either, but I didn't tell anybody I was going to do it. I just did it, you know what I mean? And I was truthful in that. I did not, some people do it for attention, they make sure they do it at the right timing so somebody can walk in and stuff like that. I never was like that. Now, I've overdosed with pills a couple times, but you know what? I just didn't take enough, I guess. I mean, it took the color out of my face. My whole body was throbbing, really throbbing. One of the times I tried to commit suicide, while I was in the mental institute, I took a handful of Thorazine. I actually had been collecting it. And when I did it, it knocked me out for hours. And when I came to, my whole body was vibrating. And I went into the bathroom because I had to pee so bad because I had slept so long. And I raised my head like this when I was peeing, and my knees gave out and I hit the toilet. My head hit the toilet and the vibrating stopped for a second, and then it started up again. So it was things like that. I've been to the hospital, had my stomach pumped. I tried to hang myself once, but it didn't hold. But boy, I sure felt it when it was getting tighter and tighter, and everything started to go into like a tunnel, like you're going to be knocked out, because I was going to be knocked out. It was cutting off my circulation. So anyway, I'm just glad that I got past that. I don't even think about suicide now. But it took me a long time to get to that point. And I'm glad I didn't, because look, now I got a wife and I have the daughter I've always wanted, and I actually got my boys. I would have never seen all these things that I've seen and done. YouTube, the people I've met throughout the years. I've added them to Facebook and Messenger. I've talked to them on the phone. I've got to know people. And that would have never happened if I had died. Like I got my dream car. Ever since 1999, I've wanted a 2000 Impala, and I got that this year. 2014, I end up getting it, and it's just, see, if I had died, it wouldn't have happened. So all these different things that have taken place, finding my real parents, all these things, I'm always thinking about that. What's next? What am I going to discover or find out, or I'm going to learn? And if I kill myself, I'll never know. So that's the reason why I make sure I stay alive. I want to see what's going to happen next in life. Okay, thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. It's just me, keeping it real. Bye.